Welcome to Time Well Spent, a podcast from LaborSync, the only real-time multilingual timesheet software your business will ever need. So today we're digging into a LaborSync blog article that it diagnoses this condition that I think a lot of entrepreneurs are going to recognize. The author calls it productivity psychosis.
Yeah.
And for you listening, if you're running a business, it's this feeling of turning your whole life into, well, a never-ending checklist.
It is, and it's so interesting because it starts from a good place, right? You want to be organized.
Good.
But the article points to this tipping point. It's when you try to optimize things that are supposed to be unstructured, like just thinking or relaxing. The example that really hit home for me was the author realizing they were mentally checking off a box that said, "Enjoy sunset."
Wow. Yeah, that's it right there. That's when you know the system is kind of taken over.
Exact.
And I think that detail is so important because it shows the psychological trap, you know? We get that little dopamine hit from checking a box.
Right. So we start making tasks out of things that aren't tasks just to get that feeling of completion.
And the danger for business owners is that suddenly everything becomes a task.
Everything. Your hobbies feel like obligations. You have to go for that run because it's on the schedule. And for freelancers, I mean, you're already juggling so much.
Client work, admin, personal life.
Yeah, and that constant pressure to just hustle, 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 it starts to treat your own downtime like it's inventory that you have to maximize.
Okay, but hold on a second. If you're running a small operation, you kind of have to be organized. I mean, where's the line? We need lists. If we just stop scheduling, aren't we just trading anxiety for, chaos?
That is the core tension, isn't it? And that's what the article explores so well. It's not about throwing out organization completely.
Right.
It's about recognizing when the tools you use for productivity are actually starting to sabotage you. And the article pivots to this idea of the uncomfortable freedom of unscheduling.
Uncomfortable freedom. I like that.
Because sometimes the most productive thing you can do is, well, genuinely nothing.
And that silence, that lack of a goal, that can be terrifying for people who've built their whole identity around getting things done.
Yeah.
It feels like if I'm not checking a box, I'm failing.
It does. And the mental shift required is you have to let go of that immediate reward, the check mark. You have to trade it for the long-term delayed reward of actual rest and creative processing. The blog makes a fantastic point here.
What's that?
That your best ideas, your best solutions for clients, they often show up in that unproductive time when you give your brain a chance to just process everything.
So it's not about stopping work. It's about making space for the deep work to actually happen.
Precisely.
Okay, so let's get practical. How do we start to unwind this?
Yeah.
The article gives a few really actionable steps if you feel like you're caught in this trap.
Yeah, the first one is to start small. Mandate 1 hour of just unscheduled time every day. No phone, no agenda, just exist.
Just exist.
Ah.
That sounds both simple and incredibly difficult.
It can be. And the second one is even tougher for some people. Delete or just hide your productivity apps for a week.
Whoa, okay, that's a bold move. You're stripping away that sense of digital control.
It is bold, but it's about gaining perspective. Just seeing them on your screen consumes mental energy. And the third one, and this is key, stop measuring your rest.
What do you...
If you're timing your break or rating your relaxation on a scale of 1 to 10, you're not resting, you're performing.
You're turning it into another task.
You've just turned rest into a task, and it defeats the whole purpose.
So I think the final realization here, the thing we want you to walk away with, is you have to give yourself permission to be imperfect. Your worth is not measured by your to-do list.
Not at all. And real consistency in business comes from sustainable practices, not this endless, frantic optimization.
Those crucial moments, an idea, real rest, a good conversation, you just can't schedule those.
So if you recognize yourself in this checklist trap, here's a challenge from the article. Unschedule one thing today, a walk with no destination, a conversation with no agenda. That opportunity to just be is waiting for you right now.
This episode of Time Well Spent was brought to you by LaborSync. Track employee hours in job site locations in real time from any device. Start your risk-free trial today at laborsync.com.